What's up guys, Scott from RC Must See. A couple things before we dive into the video. First of all, I did finally set up a link to be able to purchase hoodies or t-shirts to help support the channel. They're based off of represent.com, and I just did some really simple basic stuff. Everything's priced pretty moderately, no gouging going on here, but all of it will go towards help fund the channel, and you get a pretty cool shirt or hoodie to wear to the track or wherever you want. And I would really appreciate it if you guys went ahead and bought some of that stuff. I will leave a link down below in the comments section here to where you can pick that stuff up. Second of all, because I didn't get a chance to really talk about it too much on the video, I did want to give a little synopsis of what we thought of the truck. Well, you know what? Let's watch it first and I'll talk later. Lou, what do you got there?
Store.
So there you have it.
Oh, wow, there's
your Scout. Whoops. A lot of articulation with this truck. That's for sure.
How long are you at?
I like the aluminum links.
Back pan bars got a bend in it to accommodate more.
Yeah, I like that. I like that bent link in there to clear the drive shaft.
Yep.
Very cool. Shocks are pretty soft compared to the Traxxas. Much faster rebound, depending on how you set your truck up, right? If you like it to be more loose. I personally like the truck to be a little slower reacting. And I really think the problem with this truck is the foam. Not that there's a big problem with it, because for the money it's awesome, but very stiff foam. Tires feel okay. They need to break in a little bit, obviously, but look underneath.
All right, George, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
This is your first run with the Gen 8?
First run with my truck.
Wow.
So roll back down on the flat and punch it together.
Oh, is that what you got? I see what you got.
Yeah, this is the power.
Oh no!
Nice, immediately.
Lou.
I was going ballistic there.
Nice. Well,
Somewhere in between that level of punches.
No, come on. It's only one way to go. Either you go big or go home.
See?
all right.
That's my driving style.
Struggling for traction up the very first obstacle. I believe the... Wow!
Oh, look. Okay, hold on.
We're going that way.
I see that.
Going that
Why
way.
go that way again?
Now your bumper's
I see it. Yeah,
bumper's hooked.
Hold on, I see it.
I don't know if you're getting out of that.
Give me a second.
Lou, don't feel bad. We all have our bumpers removed for that reason.
No.
No, you can stand it back up other way. Turn the wheels the other way and hit reverse.
I'm trying. I'm caught.
Oh, there you
Keep
go.
going a little more.
Yeah, but I'm caught on my chassis right there. I see it.
Just gotta pop it over.
Oh, the Velcro failing us. Velcro failing, my goodness.
Velcro
It didn't last the first 2 feet. It's a good price, right? But
Yeah, price point.
the question is, do you have to spend a lot to get it to be, good?
You want
It does,
stay
really
around
good.
in front of the truck so you won't be able to see
Yeah, I
the
want to see
wheels.
where I'm going.
What
So which
we
way are we
did,
going?
we
Going
were
down?
Down here.
Down this way or that way?
This way.
This
over
way?
These two. Got some good drag brake to it, holding it back.
Nice.
There you go. Line it up.
It's not a Dodge, at least you can drive it.
All right.
Nice ride.
There you go.
There you go.
Right to this side, you want to be in front of it.
Nice.
You always want to be standing.
It definitely has a lot of articulation. That's
To these logs lined up to a straight across them.
Very stable.
Oh, you don't
What do you
want
think
to
of it so far?
I think for a base truck so far, the articulation, the chassis movement is really good in handling the obstacles.
Nice.
Up a little. Oh,
Yep, take it.
Now you gotta go around this spool.
You could get out. You could get out.
You can get out. Wow.
There you go. Yep.
When he first got in there, he did the little.
You didn't think everything you had.
What did you think?
Had like 500 horsepower.
Not bad. I mean, a little different than what the Bronco's like. So, not a bad truck. I think it's a very good truck. I need a little bit more driving experience with it versus the Bronco. But out of the two, I think it's a great truck to be starting out with. Price point wise, great truck. Add some things to it. Gotta change it up. Better steering servo, definitely in the front. I think for what we're doing for this course, definitely gonna burn up that servo.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it won't be long,
No,
right?
it won't be long. That's the logo.
Luke, can I try your truck?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I have back rear and backing up like that. It's just me, because I'm not used to it yet.
In the hands of the master himself. Maybe lower the ride height if possible. Are these springs adjustable on this truck? I believe they are, right?
Yeah, they are adjustable. So I think lowering that may help out a little bit. Different positions, maybe change them up.
Yeah.
The tires themselves, yeah, a little different than what I'm used to.
Nice. And then you go behind you to push it.
What do you think about that in reverse? You think that's...
I think it's your finger.
Huh? Mine.
The speed control is definitely much jumpier than the traction.
Start over.
Exactly. Well, I think a different set of tires too would help.
Definitely.
There's no question about that.
It's also very narrow.
I mean, I think it's got a lot of great travel, just very slick tires right now.
And the bumpers are killing it.
Bumper's got to go. Yeah, bumper's got to come off.
The back one, anyway. The front one seems okay, right? They just maybe lose the D-hooks.
Yeah.
Like, they look cool, but they definitely hang up. Nice, George. Who needs the locking diff?
Yeah, nice call break.
Yeah, I think it's got a nice one. Driving with it so far, it's just been flat. I don't know here with the short.
I didn't look at the ESC. Is it Redcat phone? Like something that looks like everybody else's? Okay. Which isn't a bad call. On the Ascender has that.
Right.
They all need that market, so. Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah, they have both have, yeah.
Little top heavy.
Died on day one.
Going up that way. There you go.
That log moved in the bottom.
Good. I just took a lay class over at the Gravity Belt up in Middletown. I ended a little early, so I was like, I know what I'm going to do for 5 minutes from now. It's
Pretty much.
We know nothing
here.
It was awesome.
So after getting to drive it a little bit, actually a couple of us drove it, I can say that the Redcat Gen 8 is not bad. I mean, for the price, I think, what is it, $279 or $299? It's pretty good, right? On paper, it's got a lot of what you would be looking for in a crawler, like the aluminum servo horn, small, but, you know, makes a difference. The portal axles, you know, the Super Swamper tires, the smart design of it, all the aluminum links, the beadlock wheels, I think that's cool. On paper, the truck is great. And you gotta say, for the money, as Lou said in the video, it's a good place to start, but I would definitely have to say that compared to the TRX-4, it's really just not in the same category. I mean, forget all the other features that the TRX-4 has with the diffs and the 2-speed. It just works better. The TRX-4 out of the box is amazing, no doubt about it. You don't need to spend a lot of money on it to get that Traxxas to get the truck to do exactly what you want it to do. I've always said a good RC car basically does what you want it to do when you do it. You know, you have a vision of where you want to go, and your input, it does it. And cheaper cars, or, you know, less expensive cars, they don't. They disappoint you in some ways. And as you could see in the video, if you've been watching my channel, you know, the Traxxas really can get over those obstacles with pretty much no problem. And the Redcat definitely struggled. I think it really is a mixture of kind of that weak servo that it has. Redcats have never had good servos out of the box, and I think it's got a little bit of a heavier body. The Velcro for our course didn't really work out, as you saw. It popped off probably half a dozen times throughout the night that I didn't record it. And I know it does come with the post mounts. I would probably install those for what we do. Doesn't look as scale, but it would hold the body on better. The body looks great, you gotta say. It's got a lot of scale detail, but personally, I'm not as into the scale part of the crawling as the performance of it. So for me, I could do without the heavy body and the Velcro, and I'd rather have something that just kicks ass on the trail. Or our obstacle course, which I have a lot of videos up on my channel. If you haven't seen them, we have plenty of stuff. Mainly, I would say it's those hard foams in the tires. They're pretty shockingly hard, especially compared to the Traxxas ones. The Traxxas wheels and tires and foams are great out of the box. I mean, the tires are huge and they're really grippy. I don't think it was necessarily the tires that failed that truck. It was definitely those super hard foams that just didn't really conform to the throttle or the obstacles as you were driving, and you could see it kind of slipping around in the trail. Now, I wanted to make a comparison video showing the Traxxas right side by side next to the Redcat, but I just ran out of footage. So unfortunately, maybe we'll have that next week or tomorrow. We will be crawling again tomorrow. But generally speaking, I think you would have to dump some money into that truck to get it to be anywhere close to the Traxxas. I know personally I'm a huge fan of the locking and unlocking diffs. The 2-speed, I don't do a lot of trail driving. We do a lot of slow crawling, but those diffs, being able to manipulate them, absolutely will affect the way the truck can make tight corners, and really gives you more ability to control what the truck does when you need it to do it. So I would say that truck, the Redcat Gen 8, is good for the money. It's a good starter truck, but you know, do you have to throw hundreds of dollars in parts into it to get it to be reliable and perform well? Maybe. And maybe that's what you're looking for, you know, that is fun. It's the fun part of the hobby. But personally, I mean, just comparing the two, I would say that hands down, the Traxxas is much, much better. Although it is considerably more expensive. So personally, I would rather buy the better truck and then upgrade that, and then start with something a little bit less and have to compete and spend hundreds of dollars, like I said, to get it to be competitive. So who knows? We'll give it another shot tomorrow. We are planning to do another crawl. So hopefully, you know, I can get a little more wheel time and I can get some more video of it and really do that comparison section by section to see the difference in how the two trucks kind of compete. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to go check out my merch page and pick yourself up a nice hoodie or t-shirt. It's all really good quality stuff and represent RC Must See. All right, thanks. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Peace.